So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I found a 2022 Ford F250. This will be a Lariat, and as you guys can see, it does have the blackout appearance package too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys around the truck. I'm going to show you guys the payload, and of course I'll show you guys the interior. So let's go ahead and get started.
So here's the window sticker for this 2022 Ford F250. So this is going to be a Lariat 160-inch wheelbase, and it does have that 7.3 as an option. And the color is going to be carbonized gray with black onyx leather. And then up top here, here's just a quick listing of the standard equipment that came on this truck. Now starting off the options is that 7.3 liter V8 for $2,045, and it does come with that 10-speed transmission. One of the most expensive options on here is the black appearance package at $42.95. This one does have that twin panel moonroof and adaptive steering. Quite a few features on here, so be sure to pause if you want to see more. And this one does have the heated rear seats for $300 too. Now the second most expensive package on this truck is the Lariat Ultimate package, and I believe this is the package that the push button start comes a part of. And here's just a few of the things that come in that package. Now all in, the base price for Lariat is going to be $56,125, and this truck has $17,695 worth of options. And with destination at $16.95, you have a total price down below of $75,515. And keep in mind, this truck is available at the Frederick Motor Company in Frederick, Maryland.
So as you guys can see up front, you do have a full LED headlight. So this will be a low beam, and then up top here will be your high beam. You do have LED turn signals too, and as you guys can see, the accent light. And I do like the overall appearance of the blackout too. I mean, they do black out the Ford badge, looks really menacing too. And down below, as you guys can see too, you do have LED fog lights. Now down below here, you can see that this, I forget what they call this, but this is actually like a piece here that helps with overall fuel economy. And yeah, like I said, you guys saw the video I did with Ryan on his truck. He had an F350, and this truck has a very similar appearance compared to that truck too. All right, so here it is. This is the 7.3 liter. It's gonna be good for 430 horsepower, 475 pound-feet of torque, and this one is made it to a 10-speed transmission too. So overall, this engine was built really for 100% durability, and it's really a good alternative if you don't want a diesel, especially with fuel prices being as high as they are right now. Now, as you guys can see, this truck does have a 20-inch wheel, and it is wrapped in LT 275/65/20. And then this is going to be a 10-ply tire, load range E. And here's some of the capacities for it too. 3,750 pounds for a single. And it is going to be 80 PSI. That's one thing I like about Ford. They do give you good tires from the factory. I mean, Michelin has a good nameplate. And as you guys see, you do have a solid front axle. And you do have your radius arm here. And then check out the badge too for the Lariat. They do provide a running board down below. I like how this one's not painted too, because over time this gets all scratched up, so this is a good appearance for this. This one does have the smart key system with the keypad. Really quickly, I have Doug here from Frederick Motor Company. Be sure, if you are in the market, to check him out. I wanted him to go over one thing, because I always thought that they got rid of this keypad here. But what did you just say about it just now?
Well, on a lot of the vehicles, it's digital now. And so it's disappeared until you swipe the black area to light it up so you can do the code. Interesting. But Ford is the only manufacturer that I know of that provides a digital keyless entry.
Got you. That's good to know. Thank you. Now this one does have the assisted tailgate, and you can pop it from the key fob. And this one does have the fifth wheel prep package. They do provide this is a 7-pin connector, and then this is a new style. This is a 12-pin connector right here for your camera system. And let's lift the tailgate up. You do have a step system too. I'm gonna have Doug demonstrate it for me. Check that out. So if you want to get inside the bed, Ford does make it easy for you to do so. Now, if you don't remember, Ford did redesign this tailgate for 2020. So they did make the Ford emblem a little bit smaller, and then they stamped that Super Duty out back. Looks really clean even to this day. you do have a class 5 receiving hitch, and this is going to be a 2.5. If you get an F250, it would be a 3-inch, and here's some of the capacities for that right down here. And you do have parking sensors on the back too. Now out back you do have a 355 rear end. And you do have leaf springs set up here out back. So inside the interior, when you get the black appearance, you do have to get this black interior. But it looks pretty good though. You have some stitching on the seat. It follows on the steering wheel too. And yeah, you have your seat memories over here. You have automatic up and down for the front windows. And you can close these mirrors with power on both sides. And there you go. And if you want to extend them out too, Doug's helping me out over here. So if you want to extend them out too, you can do so also. But overall, nice appearance on the door. You do have soft touch right here, which is important, especially for comfort. And here's some of your seat controls. You do have a power steering column, and you do have power steps down below too.
And all that's part of your memory.
All that's part of your memory. So okay, so these things are all part of the memory. So just keep that in mind, and the mirrors too. Good to know. All right, so we're inside the interior now. So this is what a lot of people have been asking me about, 12-inch display. So Ford finally did it. I did a video in the past, and I wanted to do one again just to show it's a little bit more. And I have Doug here, who knows how to use the system twice as better than I do, so even better. And this Lariat does have push button start, so you can get it. I think it comes a part of a package, because I remember one of my friends has this truck and it didn't have push button start. So you can get that with the Lariat too, so just keep that in mind. So we're gonna go ahead and start it up. One good thing about the 7.3 is you don't have to worry about the diesel, you know, having to get to a preheat. So
you don't even have to worry about that anymore with the new glow plugs. Instantaneous.
Oh, okay.
It's a split second. It's not like the old style.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And that's even in wintertime.
Nice. So you do have a large screen inside of here. So let's go ahead and tackle this one first. So this is your view. If you want to set this up however you want, you can see pretty much your trip, and then your fuel economy, off-road, and then you also have, you can configure my view screens. So if you click here, you can add and remove screens if you like. So we're not going to change anything there. So here's your trip and fuel. So you have that trip 1 and trip 2, and you just saw the fuel economy. They do have a fuel economy history, and then you have a compass and navigation too. And I am using the arrows and the OK to go through these different settings here. Truck info, you do have tire pressure, digital speedometer, engine information, transmission temperature. I always check this when I'm towing. I like to see where that transmission is unloaded and loaded too. So this is just good. I'm glad that Ford gives that to you. Now this is going to be for your engine hours too. Something important to look at. Make sure you're not idling too much. Again, if you have a diesel, you have to be careful with the emissions today. You have to make sure you don't idle too much. And then here's a few other things here. Moving on, you do have a place for your trailer. You know, you have towing status, towing information, a lot of good information here. And this stuff is really important too, just because as you do tow long distance, it's always good to check a lot of these things. And tire pressure is a big thing, making sure your lights are on. And then they do have a trailer set up too. And then connection checklists. And then this is again for your off-road. And if you want to take things away or set things up inside of here, you have that option to do so. All right, so you do have your driving modes on the shift column. So you have normal, tow haul, eco, slippery, and deep snow and sand. And you do have to be in full drive for that one. All right, so over to the side, you do have 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. And if you pull this, this will lock that rear diff. You have your trailer brake down below here, and then this is for your backup trailer assist too. And let's go ahead and check out this huge screen. I mean, everyone is pretty much doing this, and I'm glad that Ford updated this to show you guys what they can do. Ram was first, and I think Ford's is really nice. I think, you know, Rams looks cooler, but this one just has like that more usable, you know, interface. So if you put it in reverse, I mean, you have big camera views, and yeah, check that out. You can see that camera view for your conventional hitch, and then there you go. And then you have multiple ones around the truck too. And there you go. This is probably the most important one for people who have a gooseneck trailer or fifth wheel. Easy to get it lined up, and that line does move, as you can see there. And overall, man, this is a pretty clear camera too. You do have those auxiliary cameras, which is this one, and as you guys saw, that conventional. And is that for your trailer backup assist? Trailer reverse guidance, excuse me. And then they do have ways you can actually change the camera views too. Really cool stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and tackle this big screen. We're gonna start off in audio. Everything's really clear and easy to use. If you want to go to your phone, you know, it's easy to set up. All you have to do is just click add a phone, and it'll walk you through how to set it up. Just make sure your Bluetooth is on your phone. Navigation. And you do have a favorite section here too. And you do have some apps available, so Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And something that, you know, Ford is getting really good at is, you know, being able to custom this screen. And I like that. And you can swipe it with just a finger too. Really clean, and it's really easy to use too. You do have this too. This will actually pop stuff over for you, and it's like a quick menu, and it's really like, it just makes things a little bit easier. You know, as opposed to looking down, you can just kind of keep your eye on the road and just click the button on the side here, you know, to the next screen that you want to see.
You can do it there without it being in reverse.
Okay, nice.
So you're looking, if this is the forward camera.
Okay.
Okay. And you have the same choices that you had before as far as changing your view. Okay, nice. See, I can even see that sitting right beside of me with a split view. Okay. And then that's just what's in front, and there's the 360.
Nice.
And this is your lane keeping.
Lane keeping, yep.
Okay. This is your hill descent. That's like a cruise control to keep you going under 20 miles an hour when you're going down a steep grade.
Oh, nice.
Off-road, not for on-road.
Okay.
Because you're not going to be going 20. And then, of course, this is your traction control.
Good to know.
Okay.
Down below from this screen, you do have your audio. So you don't have to go through here, you know, to control this. You can have things preset down below. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then you do have your climate. I love that they still keep the climate outside of the screen, because if you're driving down the road, sometimes you just want to turn your heated seat on. Sometimes you just want to turn your cool seat on, and this makes things a little bit easier to do so. As you guys can see down below, you do have a spot here for some storage. You have
that's probably wireless charging.
Is it always a wireless charger?
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a cover? Oh, yeah, there it is. So yeah, that's there you go. That's the wireless charging. They have like a little cover over it for you guys.
Your USBs.
And then you have two USBs. You have a Type A and Type C USB. And then this just slides close. And check out that wood trim piece too. I didn't show it to you on the door, but you also have a similar wood trim piece. You do have some storage in the center here with cup holders. And this still slide? There you go, check that out. So you got 4 if you want 4. And then you have a deep center console. Power plug here. This is like your traditional power plug. Coin holders. All the good stuff in here. And I like how deep a lot of these bigger trucks have these center consoles too.
You can actually get a console safe to go in there.
You can get, okay, so you can get a console safe to go inside of here too. And all right guys, so you guys know what I'm gonna say next. This is my favorite thing about Ford trucks. I wish that Ram would do the exact same thing, is add these auxiliary switches up top.
Yeah, down here they were always in the way.
Yep, exactly. Thank you. I don't know why manufacturers still put them here. Ford figured out, you know what? We want our truck to look like a 18-wheeler, so we're gonna put them up here. And I think they look cool, and they're convenient, and it just works better. You do have a spot here for your sunglasses and your lights. These are gonna be LED. And as you guys can see, Doug's gonna slide this open for us. You have that panoramic sunroof. Another thing I would like to have in my truck, actually. My wife would love this too, actually, too.
Let me let that open.
Yeah, it's a little wet out there. So yeah, you do have a panoramic sunroof availability in this truck, and it really does just make this interior feel brighter, especially when you get the black on black like this. It goes all the way back. Speaking of back, let's check out the back seat. Actually, before I take you out back, I wanted to show you, Doug was talking about these two plugs here, and then you do have some decent sized storage. Doug, how tall are you, by the way?
5'8".
5'8", okay. And I mean, and for the most part, I mean, are you pretty comfortable on that side?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
I mean, I'll be comfortable in the back. It's like a limo back there.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, but this is one thing I'll say that Ford has done well is, you know, create a lot of good space out back. I would like to see the seats recline, but for the most part, you can still spread out really nicely in the rear.
And that locking storage compartment there can be folded down flat for carrying cargo inside.
Nice. And you do have a flat floor surface down here too.
Yep, no tunnels.
So check this out, guys. This is a flat floor surface. If you have a big dog, it has a 60-40 split, so if you have a big dog and a small child, you can put the child over there and put the dog on this side. And this does pop open, so we're gonna unlock it. And then we're gonna flip up this lever here. And now you have storage. Yeah, there's a little bit of storage back here too.
This is the power inverter.
Yep, the power inverter's right there. And are those 400 watt, 120 volt?
Yep.
Yep, there you go. You saw the one up front. More USBs, heated seats, more power. You almost can power your RV in the truck.
Pretty close.
Pretty much. And then here's just some of the design on the doors back here too. But hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Be sure to give Frederick Motor Company a look up here in Frederick, Maryland. And if you are interested in the car, be sure to ask for Doug too. Doug has been completely helpful today. Great salesperson, knows his trucks well. And before we end off this video, actually I almost forgot, I have to show you guys the payload numbers in this truck. So let's do that really quickly. So the numbers are right here. Your gross axle weight rating in the front is going to be 4,800 pounds. The rear is going to be 6,340 with a 10,000 pound GVWR. And all-in payload capacity is going to be 2,634 pounds.
Keep in mind you do have a package for the diesel option if you would like to increase that GVWR from 10,000 to 10,800 pounds, which should allow you to tow a small fifth wheel with that truck too. So that payload on the truck you saw was about 2,600 pounds, and you would increase that by 800 pounds. The diesel probably might make the curb weight go up by maybe 200-300 pounds compared to that 7.3, but just be sure to do some research. But again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys soon.